So we decided after a long time and after all the crowds have gone to come to the Dark Hedges. Coincidentally, it's still very dark, so we'll wait for the sunrise.
It's very dark indeed, George. But at least there's nobody here.
It's the first time I've been here and there's nobody.
Well, I was here about 4 weeks ago, bright and early, for sunrise, and it was not full of photographers, but there were quite a few here. But since then they've taken down 8 trees, and I think there are about 80 left now, the original 150.
It seems like some of the trees have some kind of tree disease, right?
And also I think the volume of traffic there's been along here since its Game of Thrones link.
I remember when I was here 20 years ago, there must have been twice as many trees as there are now.
Well, it's light enough now that we won't see the ghost of the Dark Hedges, the Grey Lady. Cross on that?
Yeah.
So maybe that's one that they're going to bring down.
That's really a shame because in about 15 years' time, maybe most of these trees will be gone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, they've been here since, 1775? So, 250 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look, that one there, when I was last here, that 4 weeks ago, that was full. No, it's not.
It used to be called the Hedges, right? The Dark Hedges was sort of a later name that people named it. I think it was called first the Hedges.
Right.
I guess when all the trees are gone, at least the locals will be relieved from all the hundreds, thousands of tourists that come here every year.
Yeah.
Because this is a very rural area. So more and more trees here that are dying. So we're going to try and do the classic Dark Hedges photograph using a telephoto lens. I mean, that's about, I would say, 1 kilometer from here all the way to the end. Mm-hmm. That's 0.6 of a mile. So that's, the telephoto lens is just going to compress, in a way, the image, and it'll look a lot shorter in distance. What camera are you using here?
This is the Nikon Z6 II. Yep.
Nikon Z6 II with a 24 to 200 millimeter lens.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, the compression is what we're aiming for. So this whole avenue of beech trees all the way along was planted by the Stewart family in the 1770s, leading down towards there to Grace Hill House.
So the history of the house is that it was built by James Stewart and named after his wife, Grace. One of their children was called Margaret. She was known as Cross Peggy, as it is said she was cross-eyed. She hated the house as it was almost a place of captivity for her, since no suitors ever came for her hand in marriage. It's her ghost that some believe haunts the Dark Hedges, especially on Halloween when she walks down that road.